Super CD-ROM 2 system. Have you ever seen this game, Eric? Do you like beat 'em ups? This game's fucking awesome, dude. You spell where's wrong, W-E-A-R apostrophe S instead of W-H-E-R-E. Oh, shit.
Come on.
Wait, should we do a proper playthrough of this? I think it's when I was trying to play this on my handheld TurboGrafx, it wasn't working. The sound was fucked up, dude. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah, the sound works. Okay, perfect. This kind of reminds me of the Rushing Beat trilogy on SNES that we're going to play soon. There's no beef in this one. It's you get wall chicken, wall chimpkins. Oh man, I kind of want chicken for dinner. Eric, what'd you have for dinner? Ooh, you know what I really want to play is some Street Fighter to close out the stream. I can't even lie, dude. I don't know if I got an entire beat 'em up in me, but I wouldn't mind some Street Fighter right now. Dude, if I go down this TurboGrafx-CD bandwagon though, I'm gonna start playing all my TurboGrafx-CD games, dude. Be here for another fucking 3 hours. Chicken stir fry, dude? That sounds so good. You always strike me as a responsible person that actually eats before or after stream. Like real food, not like gamer food. Like, dude, I've straight up woken up before, had like ice cream for breakfast, and started streaming. That's how bad I eat sometimes. Normally I eat very healthy though. Oh, I need more stir fries in my life though. That sounds so good right now, dude. I gotta go to the grocery store. Honestly, I only have like 2 options in the house right now. Both of them are kind of mid. I mean, like, it's gonna be good, don't get me wrong, I love all food. Basically, I'm gonna have this tomato soup, and like, when it's ready, I'm gonna put like chunks of this delicious cheese I have in it, and then on the side, I'm gonna have 2 hard-boiled eggs, because I have 2 random eggs left. I don't want to have scrambled eggs with just 2 eggs. And then on top of that, I might make some rice, with some butter, butter-seasoned rice. So it's just a weird amalgamation of shit I have left. Like, it's gonna be good, but I have no actual meat. I just have cheese and egg, which is fine for protein. It's definitely grocery store o'clock tomorrow. And then I got cereal, 2 types of cereal, but no milk left. That's also a bummer. Anyways, this game is very cool. It's a TurboGrafx-CD exclusive beat 'em up called Riot Zone. exclusive to the TGCD, locked on the TGCD. And I mean, it is quite beautiful if I do say so myself. I like the way it looks. I love how like epic all the punch sound effects sound, 'cause they have like little echo effects on them. There's like a slight echo. Smart.
Dun 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 dun! What a rockin' CD soundtrack, dude. Dude, this TurboGrafx-CD thing is fucking revolutionary, man. I can't even believe what century we're in, dude. Can you believe this thing, honestly?
Wait, listen to that music. It's so 80s. It's not even 90s, it's 80s. Oh my gosh, look at these giant fellows. Is he saying Twister there?
Twister.
I think so. Yeah, this game may or may not have wanted some of that final fight money. You can't run though, you just have to walk, run all jank like that. Like, it's so good, dude. And it's an exclusive to the TGCD, man. Like the TurboGrafx-CD, the TurboGrafx-CD is another fascinating one because it got a very little love in North America and a very small amount of releases. I don't know exactly how many, but not very many at all. But in Japan, it got a fuckload, like hundreds, like a few hundred. So if you know Japanese, the TurboGrafx-CD. TurboGrafx-CD and the 3DO. Over there it was called the Super CD-ROM, I think. Or PC Engine Super CD-ROM, something like that. It's all, like, the games look all cool. They're like CD games with like the, what do you call them? Spine cards? Like the CD games have the spine cards on them, like the Japanese Saturn games. Dude, look at this Freddy Krueger chick. That's sus. That was awesome. And look, it's got this the same, like, it steals the map, or does the same type of map that Final Fight and Streets of Rage do, where it shows the city, and that you're going from one part of the city to the next. This game is equal parts Final Fight and Streets of Rage, but with the Rockin' CD soundtrack, because it's an exclusive to the TurboGrafx-CD. This is one of the killer apps, dude. If you had CD gaming technology in your house before the PS1, you were basically part of the gaming elite. Like, I don't care if you were rich, poor, in between. If you had CD technology, gaming technology in your home before PS1, you felt like an elite gamer. I mean, unless you were so rich, like, you just didn't care and it was just like another thing to you, but... I mean, there were kids that got jobs in high school just so they could become CD gamers. Back then. Like, I remember my local game store, the dudes that worked there would just always be talking so much shit about the Sega CD stuff they had and, like, Jaguar. Like, no regular kids had that stuff, dude. It was all, like, Super Nintendo and Genesis. It was all, like, adults and, like, kids with jobs that had, like, CD game tech. It was like being part of the elite, like, what do you call it? Progression of gaming. And then the PS1 came out and just, you know, leveled the playing field for every human on the planet. Before then, having a CD console was a thing of gaming glory. I still think I've heard the Turbo Duos, the all-in-one Turbo CD and TurboGrafx units. I've heard those command like a hefty price, or, you know, have been for like 10 years. Kind of look just like a elite level gaming experience playing the TurboGrafx stuff on those, especially with like the ODEs you can use now. They are not cheap. I want a Turbo Express, man. Those little portable TurboGrafx with like an EverDrive in it, that would be so sweet. Have the entire TurboGrafx library on the go. Well, I mean, you can do that with like a 3DS or something, but I love those Turbo Express units. They're so cool, and you can get them modded now so that the screen's like backlit. You got a modded Turbo Duo R, dude? You're fucking chillin', dude. That thing is so sweet. That's awesome. I do not have a working TurboGrafx or TurboGrafx-CD, but TurboGrafx-CD emulation on the modded PlayStation Classic here is, aka RetroArch, is it's quite classy. RetroArch's great for anything 16-bit, I find. I like real hardware for anything above 16-bit consoles, but anything like 32X, SNES, Genesis, TurboGrafx, TurboGrafx-CD, like RetroArch kills it for that stuff. It's really nice. But in a perfect world, I would definitely have modded everything with like ODEs and EverDrives and everything, so that all of my custom game lists were instantly at my disposal. It's so good. Dude, why don't you ever stream from that Turbo Duo R, dude? That's a fucking... I'm boycotting your stream now. I'm not even gonna watch them. Oh yeah, ODs are already necessary, dude. My Sega Saturn, I've been playing off the discs for like 7 years now, and my Sega Saturn laser is dying. Like, it only plays like half my collection. My Dreamcast drive was in good condition. I knew someone that wanted it, so I sold it and put an OD in that. The reason I like the OD for the Dreamcast and the PS2 is because the load times are better. So I'm going to assume when I put an OD in my Saturn, the load times are going to improve. Just the staple of the OD thing. Oh, really? Splatterhouse I play all the time. I play the arcade version and the TurboGrafx-CD version. I own a when I sold my physical copy of Splatterhouse and Ninja Gaiden 2, the boxes were in such bad shape that the person didn't want them. So I kept the boxes, and the covers of the boxes were still pretty good though, but the boxes were all bent and fucked up. But I ripped off the front cover, so it's just like the front part, and I framed them. So I have like a framed Splatterhouse and a framed Ninja Gaiden on my wall, but it's just like the front part, so that I can flatten it and put it in the frame. Love that game. I got a Splatterhouse gifted to me by a neighbor when I was a kid. He was an older kid that was sick of it. And within like 2 weeks of me having the TurboGrafx, the games all got pulled from the shelves, so I couldn't even think about asking for any games, and they weren't at the rental stores either. But it came with the TurboGrafx that he gifted me came with Keith Courage in the Alpha Zones and Splatterhouse. So I technically had a TurboGrafx back in the day, but I just had those two games for it only. So yeah, Splatterhouse is like one of my favorite games. I've been really getting into the arcade version lately though, it's really good. Rondo's really good. I've only made it to like stage 6 in Rondo. I really like it because it's in the storyline. It's the direct prequel to Symphony. So I like, and it's the real life prequel too. So I like the how a lot of the assets are the same, and like the character sprites. Like you'll see like similar character sprites and different like designs and stuff are like similar from Rondo of Blood to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I thought that was really cool. Or like you can see where they got the idea from, like a lot of the stuff in Symphony from. Damn, this game's kind of impressing me with its this is definitely known as like a mediocre beat 'em up in terms of you know, say compared to something like Streets of Rage 2, but it's a solid 8 out of 10, I think. I mean, a lot of people I'm sure would say 7, but I'd give it an 8. Anyways, I like what the floor is doing right now. That's cool looking. This is definitely one of my favorite TurboGrafx-CD games. I like Double Dragon 2 on the TurboGrafx-CD though, even though people hate that port, dude. I like it. I think it's so weird. The games I really want to play on the TurboGrafx-CD though are the Ease games. Like Ease 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's that other weird series that's on the TurboGrafx-CD, I forget what it's called. They only came out on the TurboGrafx-CD, and the fourth one only came out in Japan, but it's got like an English translation. There's like these other like, well, I haven't played the I have played the Newtopia games, but I haven't done like actual playthroughs of them. Those like Zelda clones for the TurboGrafx, Newtopia. But there's like another game series I'm trying to think of that came out on the TurboGrafx that also. TurboGrafx-CD, not TurboGrafx, that also has come out on other shit since. Ease and what's the other one? I like always mix Ease up with this other series. Oh, Valis, the Valis games. I think all 4 Valis games came out on TurboGrafx-CD too. I don't know why I mix up Ease and Valis. Like, they're not... I don't know. I haven't played any of the Valis games. I want to. I've, like, tried a couple of them, but... Yeah, all 4 Valis games are on the TurboGrafx-CD. But that's a weird series. Like, there's like certain consoles that it's better to play it on, or whatever, depending on the entry in the series. Look at this, dude. Dude, this dude's gnarly. He's got like spike implants. Oh, what I was trying to think of, Eric, on the TurboGrafx-CD that I really like to play is there's a fan-made port of Mega Man 1, and it's phenomenal. It's got great music, super crispy looking visuals. It's like my preferred way to play Mega Man 1. I know a lot of people don't like Mega Man 1 because it's not anywhere near the greatness of like Mega Man 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, but I like Mega Man 1 because I used to play it back in the day. Mega Man 1's like hard in its own way. But anyways, yeah, there's a TurboGrafx-CD port of Mega Man 1. It's awesome. The other thing that I'm really into right now, and I really want to get the Dreamcast fixed as soon as possible, is the Dreamcast has gotten so many good fan-made ports in 2024 and 2025. Like, dude, they just ported Doom 64 to the Dreamcast, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, Flashback, Vulgar, oh gosh, I forget what else now. There's like some crazy shit that's come out on the Dreamcast recently. Let me look, or it's gonna drive me crazy. Oh yeah, Golden Axe Arcade got a port to the Dreamcast. Wipeout, the original Wipeout game for PS1, got a Dreamcast port. It looks amazing. Silent Hill 2 got a Beats of Rage, like beat 'em up, the Streets of Rage engine, but like a Silent Hill 2 version of Streets of Rage. That got a Dreamcast release. OG Tomb Raider got a Dreamcast release. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, the 3DO game, got a Dreamcast release. Doom 2 and Ultimate Doom. Doom 64. And then Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil Code Veronica both got like these updated patch versions, like definitive versions or whatever. Anyways, I'm super fascinated with that. I want to get the Dreamcast fixed so I can order those games. Yeah, it's incredible. But like like this past year specifically, it's been pretty incredible. The biggest things I probably want to play would be the Tomb Raider port, the Doom 64 port, that Silent Hill beat 'em up, and Wipeout. Wipeout, I gotta see what, because Bleem looks so good. Like whenever a PS1 game gets a Dreamcast port, it looks so good. Like Tekken 3 on the Dreamcast looks amazing. Metal Gear Solid looks amazing on the Dreamcast. There's been a couple homebrew ports of the PS1 games, but it's all just using like that old company Bleem's like engine and technology and stuff like that. So they're like Bleem ports.
Twister! Twister!
Dang, I'm starting to get so hungry for food now. Oh wow, that's a cool looking background. Look at that. Dude, this guy is so fucked looking. He's got really weird teeth. Look at his teeth. Cruiser? I love like whoever was doing like the sound design for this back in the day was like, yeah, can you make like a vomit sound into the mic? You like sound like you're throwing up. Dude, I love the CD quality music, but I gotta admit, it kind of gets played out after a while. Like, I can see why people call this a quote-unquote mediocre beat-em-up. It's just like, I think it's great. I mean, there's not enough TurboGrafx-CD games as it is. There's a lot of poopy games on the TurboGrafx-CD too, sadly. So to get I'll take a mediocre game on the TurboGrafx-CD all day long, dude. I think it's going in my collection for sure. I think this game's a notch above mediocre though. I like it. It's just got a small moveset. What? You got auto-modded, dude? What happened? Let's look. What the fuck? Why did it auto-mod that, dude? That's crazy. Alright, Eric, dude. Thanks for hanging out, man. Good to see you in here. Come by anytime, you know. Sorry tonight's stream is a little bit just like freestyling and just playing variety of stuff. I'm not really focused on any kind of playthrough or anything tonight. Right now we're playing Super Metroid as our playthrough, so I was meaning to get to that segment of the stream, but it just never really happened. But that's okay, there's always tomorrow. I was kind of doing a playthrough of SSX Tricky too, but you know, the PlayStation died live on stream, or something happened to it. Anyways, I'll see you next time, dude. Thanks for hanging out, talking to me and stuff. I appreciate it. It's always good to have someone to chat with while I'm game on. Matter of fact, I feel like I just started playing this beat 'em up just for you, dude, because I didn't want to just end stream when you came in here. You know, you're kind of like Twitch royalty and shit. You know what I'm saying? Felt like if I end stream right when Online Eric gets in here, then it's just like not a good look. You know what I mean? Thanks, buddy. We all are, man. We all are, dude.
Twister. Twister. Twister.
I have been wanting to play through this though ever since I was playing it on my modded 3DS. It's like, wow, this is a cool beat 'em up. I don't know why it doesn't get slightly better scores.
Twister.
That's such a jank sound effect. Twister.
Twister.
Like you couldn't make that sound cooler? Dang, that wall looked like reminded me like a Minecraft texture.
Twister. 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 Twister.
Dude, I'm so ready for my tomato soup, chat. I'm just gonna twister the rest of this game so we can get through it. This better be the last fucking stage, dude. I'm over it. 6.5 hours we've been streaming, dude. Oh, look at this Samurai Showdown looking mofo.
Twister. Twister.
Fucks you up, Fuji. I guarantee you there's 6 or 7 stages, not 5. Although there could only be 5 stages, it's possible. Wait, it should show right there. It looks like there's only 5 areas in that city. It's so quick that it shows it to you. Dude, why did I skip that? We only have so much goodness in this game. Look at this. Cool. Oh, you guys, I cannot wait to watch this new show. Oh yeah, this is the last level, dude. This looks like the boss's like hideout, like penthouse area. This game is such a blatant fucking ripoff of Final Fight and Streets of Rage. And I forget, did Streets of Rage, wasn't Streets of Rage a Final Fight ripoff in its own self? I forget which one came first. Maybe somebody knows. But I'm pretty sure Streets of Rage was just an answer to Final Fight anyways.
Twister.
So it's like all Final Fight derivative.
Twister.
I will say visually this game is great. Gameplay is good. I could do without the CD orchestral soundtrack personally, but I'm sure some people love that about this game. So I can't really knock it.
Twister.
And you know, it keeps growing on me. Like when you get moments like this where they go into
Twister.
some shredding on the 80s, 90s electric guitar, I mean, it's hard not to like it. I love how he can't run though. That's so jank and awesome, dude. Like you can't even forward run. Like there's just literally no run. It's just twister, punch, kick. That's the whole game.
Twister. 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 Twister.
Oh shit, we're at the hideout part of his hideout. Dude, this is literally the ending to Final Fight right here.
Twister.
This game is like copying Final Fight like frame by frame, dude. This is so good.
Twister.
I'm gonna take my physical copy of this game and I'm just gonna frame it on my wall. It's just like a marvel in like gaming like achievement. Just general achievement of human potential in gaming.
Twister.
Dude, the thing is it looks better than Final Fight 2. That's the fuckery of it, dude. It's like it's copying Final Fight heavy, but it looks better. I think this is a visual showpiece for the TurboGrafx-CD personally. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I want to end stream tonight. I just want to play more TurboGrafx-CD games. TurboGrafx-CD is so good. It's the greatest, most goodest thing of all time. Look at these dude. They look like a character out of the, like a evil character out of The Simpsons or something, dude. Weird fuckers.
Twister. 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 Twister.
Got a nice fountain. Look at that water. Those water effects. Look at that. Look how advanced those water effects are, dude.
Twister. 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 Twister.
This game's got great pacing. Awesome beat 'em up. Love it.
You dead.
There he is. See, they switched it up there. It's like they keep giving the nod to Final Fight, but then they switched it up. Like that first part of the end of the level looked like Final Fight, and now this is like less reminiscent of the end of Final Fight, but also the same. Because look at the window. If we throw him out the window like you do in Final Fight, I'm gonna be mad.
Twister. 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 Twister.
Quinn. Dang, was that our last continue?
Twister. Twister.
Who is this dude now? Are these other statues gonna freaking... No, they're matching.
Twister.
Tora.
Twister. 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 Twister.
Look at those shitty waves on the waves and the like the tattoo wave and dragon on these podiums. Look at this shit. It's actually kind of cool looking, but also looks like shit at the same time. It's interesting too, because like visually everything else in the game looks really crisp. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 5 stages, maybe 6. There could be a 6th stage. There is not. It's kind of anticlimactic. We didn't like throw him out of the window like in Final Fight or anything. W ending though, this is great. That guy's got some fucked up head tats. This is fantastic. This is such a good ending. Holy shit.